Parenthood a bad thing? Are preborn children really alive? Does it even matter that Americans protect preborn children? These are questions we all must consider. Planned Parenthood claims to stand for healthcare. Though their mission sounds inspiring, Planned Parenthood's work carries a much darker theme. Planned Parenthood is very anti-life. They destroy hundreds of thousands of lives each year. This is a very serious issue. A child is alive as soon as he is conceived. At 6 weeks, a baby's heart begins to beat. At 8 weeks, brain activity can be recorded. At 12 weeks, he can swallow and scrunch his hands. At 18 weeks, he can recognize his mother's voice and hear and respond to music. At 22 weeks, he is able to survive outside the womb. Preborn children also yawn, cough, feel pain, respond to sound and light, and sleep, just as we do. Abortion prevents a preborn child from having a chance at a full life. Sadly, 970 preborn children are torn to pieces, poisoned, and deprived of vital nutrients by Planned Parenthood every day. Planned Parenthood inhibits the formation of adoptive families. The number of couples in the U.S. on waiting lists to adopt is between 1 and 2 million at any given time. Because of abortion, these would-be families are being torn apart before they ever have the chance to unite. According to Planned Parenthood's 2021 through 2022 report, 374,155 children were aborted, and 1,803 children were referred for adoption. This means that even with the overturn of Roe v. Wade, for every child Planned Parenthood referred for adoption, they aborted 207. Planned Parenthood ignores preborn children's rights. Their website repeatedly states, "Only you know what's best for you." This is a smooth way of convincing a woman that she is not making a terrible choice. Every preborn child has the right to live. This right is not given by any person or group of people. It is given by God himself. The Bible clearly states in Psalm 127:3 that children are an heritage of the Lord and a reward from God. Psalm 139:14 says that children are fearfully and wonderfully made. Jeremiah 1:5 says, "Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee." No person is an accident. Every person is loved by God and worthy to live because of God. Planned Parenthood is not only anti-life, but also pro-eugenics, which is believing people with specific qualities are better than those without said qualities. Margaret Sanger, the founder of Planned Parenthood, was a racist and eugenicist. Her inhumane vision to make greater races better and lesser races weaker was made a reality through Planned Parenthood. Planned Parenthood specifically targets minority groups. On April 23, 2021, Planned Parenthood's blog posted the following, and I quote, "The difficult truth is that Margaret Sanger's racist alliances and belief in eugenics have caused irreparable damage to the health and lives of Black people, Indigenous people, people of color, people with disabilities, immigrants, and many others." Though they tried to apologize for Sanger, Sanger's beliefs are still reflected in Planned Parenthood. Today, 71% of Americans are white, yet the majority of Planned Parenthood's abortion facilities are located in non-white neighborhoods. This preying on minority groups was and is nothing short of a modern-day Holocaust. Perhaps more than any other ethnicity, Planned Parenthood targets African Americans, whom Sanger referred to as human weeds. The Guttmacher Institute, a pro-abortion organization themselves, has confirmed that more Black lives are killed by abortion than any other causes of death combined, including heart disease, cancer, diabetes, accidents, suicide, homicide, and HIV. In addition, Planned Parenthood willingly allows donors to give specifically for the abortions of Black babies. Planned Parenthood is still the anti-Black institution it was created to be. Black lives don't matter at Planned Parenthood. Planned Parenthood's basis for abortion, women's health, is a sham. Their convincing arguments to women for why they need an abortion leave out the truth. There are key facts about abortion that Planned Parenthood communicates either poorly or not at all. Abortion is not beneficial to a woman's health. David Ferguson, a psychologist and former professor of psychological medicine, analyzed reviews from the National Collaborating Center for Mental Health He found that there is, and I quote, no available evidence to suggest that abortion has therapeutic effects in reducing the mental health risks of unwanted or unintended pregnancy. In fact, in his study, abortion was associated with increases in risks of anxiety, drug use and misuse, alcohol misuse, and suicidal behavior. Even in dangerous situations, abortion is not necessary for a woman's survival. The Dublin Declaration, bearing over 1,000 signatures from neonatologists, obstetricians, midwives, pediatricians, and other medical professionals affirms, and I quote, as experienced practitioners and researchers in obstetrics and gynecology, we affirm that the purposeful destruction of an unborn child is not medically necessary to save the life of a woman, that the prohibition of abortion does not affect in any way the availability of optimal care to pregnant women. In fact, neonatologist Kendra Cole promotes early delivery of babies week 22 or later gestation because both mother and child may survive. Abortion at Planned Parenthood is an evil that must be stopped. You and I can stand for life by donating to pro-life causes, advocating for life through petitions and pro-life events, sharing the truth about abortion with those within our influence, and supporting foster care and adoption. Those within the foster care and adoption systems can improve these systems by standing for life, protecting faith-based adoption, and providing children with permanent homes. Together, let's make abortion unthinkable. Thank you.